So I was just scrolling through my comments one day, and then I saw this comment from Grady Nader that said there was this short episode talking about Horrid Henry's groovy grandma. And I'm like, Henry had a groovy grandma? I mean, aren't you talking about Great Aunt Greta or something? But then I watched the video, and it turns out that this groovy grandma was actually Great Aunt Greta's sister, who had passed away when Henry was little. The comment also stated that it showed a rare moment of bonding between Henry's mom and then Henry. So in this video, we're just going to react to this because I really want to see if Henry's mom is like what the comment says. So make sure to subscribe, and thanks again to Grady Nader for suggesting this.
This is a story about my groovy grandma, who died when I was very little, and how I came to make my very own memory box. Mom? You okay?
Yes, Henry, thank you. I'm okay.
What are you doing?
I've lost something, and I just can't find it.
Okay, so even though it hasn't been a minute yet, I haven't seen Henry's mom, or Fuming Francesca, whatever you want to call her, do her usual stuff like shouting at Henry, making him do a buttload of chores, sending him to bed without tea, or just giving him any typical unreasonable punishment, which is a good start. I'm not sure if I can actually believe that Henry's mom is actually going to be nice to Henry for this one episode. I mean, she has a literal track record of things she has done to Henry that are unreasonable. She literally punishes him for no reason. Like, she punished him once for just eating his beans.
Mom! Henry's eating his beans! What? I'm just eating my beans. Henry's eating his beans!
Don't be horrid, Henry.
I'm not being horrid. Oh, I can see it. It's right at the back. Eureka!
Don't be horrid, Henry.
Oh my gosh, there it is again, telling Henry off for an accident. You know, I thought I had faith in you, Mom, for this one episode, but apparently not. Like, you just literally scolded him for an accident. He didn't mean to knock the trash can over, and here you are just being like, don't be horrid, Henry. I think Snipe Snap's name of Fuming Francesca suits you well, really, because you can't even be nice for this one episode. Because like I said earlier, it shows a rare bonding moment supposedly between the two, but this isn't really bonding at all.
Gotcha!
Yes, thank you, Henry. I think.
You all saw that, right? Every one of you just saw that. Henry just helped his mom find a button she really needed, and then she's like, thank you, Henry, which is like, okay, you know, but then she's like, I think. How do you explain that? Henry just helped you find that button, and you're just like, not giving him full credit for it. You're not, you know, giving him as much appreciation as we all want you to.
You don't always have to be cross.
And you don't always have to be horrid.
I'm not always horrid. Most of the time I'm not.
And I'm not always cross. Most of the time I'm not. Sometimes I'm tired. Sometimes I'm in a rush. And sometimes I don't really know what I am.
You're an irredeemable monster!
How come Great Aunt Greta's still here and Grandma isn't?
She died when you were very little.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
She was fun. She used to make up words.
So you're telling me, growing up, you had this mom who was fun, loving, made up silly words, all that stuff. But now yourself as a mother can't do that to your own children? You know, if you were abused as a child, you know, that's one thing. Not excusing it, but that's one thing. But you had a good life as a child. You have no excuse on the way you treat Henry. You weren't abused. You weren't tortured. You had a good life as a child. So what's the excuse for all the times that you are so crappy towards Henry?
And he-hiles.
He-hiles?
He-hiles were high heels. She loved her high heels.
She'd probably make up for a better mom than whatever Francesca is now. That's just what I think.
Are you crying, Mum?
A bit.
Are you crying because you're happy or because you're sad?
A bit of both.
Do you think she would have liked my fault?
I think she would, Henry.
Maybe next time I go out to play, you could come with me. I can remind you how to do it.
I'd like that, Henry. In fact, I think I'd like that very much.
Okay, so that's gonna do it for this video. You know, Henry's mom was less of her usual self, but still managed to piss me off. Well, thanks again to Grady Nader for suggesting this. If you all want me to react to your suggestions, then just put them in the comments. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.